Happy Black Friday, all you fine shopping folks.
Yes, sir.
I
Good
don't know how
morning, Tiny.
many.
How are you doing
Well,
today?
I'm doing fairly well. How you doing this morning?
Not too bad.
How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
I'm okay. My neck's a little stiff for some reason. I guess I slept on it wrong, but I'll get over it.
You'll get over it.
Yeah.
My ears numb from top piercing down now for some reason.
Mm,
Finally decided not to have big holes in it. Just so, nope, giving up. I'm not
Giving up on
putting
the
up with
gauges?
not putting up with this crap no more. Oh, I'm not giving up on them. My ears gave up on them. My ears just like
Ah.
not going to do it no more. So. Anybody pick up anything exciting on the Black Friday, Mr. Kevin?
Only thing exciting I picked up, they had a sale on Gray Sheet this morning, so I
Nice.
renewed my subscription.
There you go. That's
Hey,
smart.
20% off is 20% off.
No matter how
Oh.
much it is.
And those of you who know how expensive Gray Sheet is, yeah, it was a welcome. It was very welcome.
Yeah. You picking up anything today, Bass Man?
No.
No. We picked up a couple things. Nothing major. Some trash bags. Nothing important. Just some random things that they said. You know, we got a sale on these. Don't know if it's a Black Friday sale, but just like 20% is 20%. A sale's a sale.
Hey, sale's a sale.
Sale's a sale. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and say hello to the fine folks in here this morning. We got 10 people in here already, and the first one up here this morning says, "Here I am, Brother Compton, member of the channel. Good to see you this morning, buddy."
See, Gorilla Stacker, good morning. Giving thanks today for being a part of this great community. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I
Good
give,
morning.
every day I think about this community, I give thanks.
Mhm.
Love y'all. Absolutely. Member of the channel, by the way. We have Naven 23. Good morning, sir. Saying good morning and hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you, sir. Hope you had one as well.
Yeah, I got two full. So
I hear you.
got myself a nice tryptophan coma.
Nice.
Ozzy, you listening, Ozzy? It's Yo fan.
He can hear these headphones because whenever something big happens, he
tilts his head. Yep.
Yeah, but he's lazy. Hey, we got the Bass Man.
What they're gonna do when he's coming for you. Teacher 1388. Hello, anybody. Man, anybody, man. They might be out there. They might be out there.
They might be out there. Good morning, teacher. Mr. Wiles Palladino saying, "Good morning, friends." Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You got Miss Amy Harrell in the house. Hi, Kevin, Tiny, and Bassman. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Miss Amy.
It's early yet out there.
Oh, yeah. We've got Mr. Scott S. saying, "Morning, everyone." See, if there was ever a doubt that he's doing it on purpose,
yep,
there's no doubt anymore.
Because you know what? It's just everyone out there. It's just. But you know what? Same with Pollock.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Pollock 14. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Pollock. Good to see you, buddy. Long-time friend of the channel right there, and myself, and Bassman.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody chatting it up. Miss Amy, no, you would not have. Tiny, have something to send you. Do I have enough time to send it to Ohio? Nope. I've put our home address back in West Virginia back in the description and on our about page. So everything will be going back there, and we will be going back to West Virginia probably once a week, once every other week to pick up our mail and or packages. Scott asks, Compton, I use propane in my shed. Got any free propane laying around? Propane is not cheap, folks.
Nope.
Even to just used to be, you know, my dad was one of the company presidents and managers of U-Haul for over 20 years. And they used to have, you'll see at some U-Hauls, you'll see the big tank stand.
Mhm.
Well, it's a big propane tank. And they feel like RVs and campers and even the little 20-pound cylinders. And I remember it used to be like $5 or $6. Of course, you know, this was way back, you know. And now it's like $30 at a gas station
Whoa.
to get a tank. And I'm
Mm.
like, that's crazy. But I mean, even to get one filled, just to get one filled at the cheapest place you can find is $14 to $16.
My dad told me back when he was a kid, out in their barn, there was a
Oh, I know
55-gallon drum with a hand pump on top, and
Yeah.
they would deliver the drum to his to their barn, and everybody around them came there to get their kerosene, you know, for the
Yeah.
lamps and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd just leave a nickel on the lid and pump it. You know?
Nice. Even kerosene and everything like that's getting expensive now. Diesel fuel. I remember when diesel fuel used to be cheaper than gasoline.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that because diesel is less refined than gasoline.
Yeah. So they do less
Gasoline
to it, but charge more.
They do less
Well,
to it, but charge more.
But how much diesel do they make and how much gasoline do they make? Is the process
Yeah.
Right.
different?
And how much they sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You get,
Oh, they sell a lot of diesel because if you have it in your home, a trucker brought it to where you got it.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite things when I was driving truck. If you got it, a trucker brought it.
Yep.
Yeah, you look on the trains nowadays, they've even got the trucks on there. Carrying the backs of the trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then they get them there and hook them up and pull them out.
Yeah.
Truck takes them the rest of the way.
Yep.
Yep.
KG Coins. Good morning. Hello, all. Hello to you and Miss Smiles. Good morning.
Absolutely. If I forgot to mention, Miss Amy Harrell is a member of the channel. Yes, Mr. Palladino, love that nickel album from Teacher 1388. Tiny great gesture. Oh, yes, it was. And I'm going to thank Teacher every time I sing. Thank you again, sir. A lot of you know I have a thing for proof nickels. I developed this condition within the last couple of years. I don't know what it is about a proof nickel. They just look so good in proof, no matter what variation of the nickel it is. The Jefferson nickels, that is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, any nickel looks good.
Oh, no. If you've seen a proof buffalo, whoa, those things knock your socks off.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's our favorite Tar Heel, Mr. Josh C. saying good morning.
Good morning,
sir.
And we're all caught up.
Wow.
16 wonderful people out there this morning, even you lurkers out there. Why don't you hit that thumbs up? Give it a likey. Need to show YouTube who's boss. Say we like talking with Tiny.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I thank all of you that have already hit the like button. Barbecue grill size cost me $20 to fill. Used to be $13 or $14. Yep. I remember filling up, crawling on my belly when I was 10, 12 years old and filling They used to have the tanks on the. Well, they still have the tanks on the bottom of like the RVs and stuff like that. The mobile homes or motor homes. Crawling under and filling them for like 20, 25 bucks. And those are big tanks. Those are, 1,600 gallon tanks or 100-pound tanks. They don't do them by gallons. They do them by pounds. But I remember crawling on them and crawling under them and filling those up. And people were complaining then. Now it's like 80, 90 bucks to fill one. And I'm like, what? Yes, that's very good one there, Bassman. Hello to those listening to the broadcast later. It's then, but it's now.
Yeah. See, we're at now.
Now. Then was then, but now it's now.
When will then be now?
Later.
Very good, Bassman. Thank you, sir. $54 for LP around here. What? And that's another thing I don't get. You have the container, you have the cylinder already. Like under your barbecue grill. Starts of summer, we'll start barbecuing. Get out there. Oh, I let it go dead last year. Let's go down to the gas station on one of those blue Rhino cages out in front of the gas station, and let's exchange it. $30. Well, if you don't have the cylinder, it's like $60.
Yep.
$30 for this little metal container that's empty when you get it to begin with. It makes no sense. Hey, Bassman, look who it is. Haven't seen these folks forever. Mr. Dana F. Good to see you, buddy.
Good morning.
Hitchhike thumb up. Nice. I like it. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. Don't know RVs had that much clearance. I was a skinny fella back in the day. See, really. 10, 11, 12 years old, I was probably 120, 125 pounds. I was a little fella. I didn't start growing until I was about 12, 13. Later, half of 12 years old, starting 13. 13, I was 6'2" and about 260. Big old boy.
Doubled in size in 1 year, man.
I'm still shooting 6'2".
He still shoots for 6 feet.
It's a long way from 5'10".
I went up to 6'6" and then come back down to 6'4", and I'm hovering there now. So maybe, hopefully, I don't shrink no more.
Did that. He went up.
Just
6'3", and he's down to 6'2".
It just keeps pulling you down.
Yeah, gravity.
Yeah, we need to work on that.
Yep.
It's a law. You can't.
It's a law.
It's a law.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody enforcing it, but it's there. It enforces itself. It polices itself, as they say. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. Scott S. says, I worked for Bobcat. Oh, running plenty of them. One of the factories had one of those huge propane tanks blow. It destroyed 3 semis full of new Bobcats. The trailers were over 100 yards away. Yep.
Wow.
They say one of those 20-pound tanks can take out a city block.
Wow.
So just think of the people that you know that are not with it fully that have those. Or should I just say, the idiots that that barbecue. And you're thinking, take out a city block?
I was
scary.
I was at a fire in can't remember if it's Texas or Oklahoma, but it was at a house next to the motel we were staying in, going to California.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the Navy, so I'd had firefighting, so I went over to see if I could help. And this guy was standing there just sweating himself to death, squirting this building. And I took his 3-inch hose, and as soon as I did, I sprayed it on the tank that was next to the building. One of those 300-gallon butane tanks.
Yeah.
Steam come off of it so bad you couldn't even see.
Mm.
Oh wow.
And I don't know what had kept it from popping the release valve yet, but it was way too hot, believe me. And the guy was spraying the building, was spraying where the wires came in.
Mm.
And I asked him, I said, has the power been cut off?
Ugh.
And he said, don't know. I'll go check. And so I took his hose and he went to check to see if the power had been shut off, which it hadn't.
Hmm.
But the whole time we were at that one, it was the one we were at was more of a garage shed thing or something. But the house had paint cans on the back porch, and they were going off. Now, buddy, you talk about how fast you can duck. You stand there, paint cans blowing up. You can find a real low spot quick.
Had a car fire and had a car fire. One of my cars caught on fire on the interstate. I was telling you about this the other day, Bassman.
Yeah.
And anyway, where I had all my cleaning supplies, like the tire shine and the interior cleaner and stuff like that in the trunk of the car. When the car burned up, it started going off, sounding like somebody was shooting at us.
My brother's house caught fire and set off when it started in a closet, and in that closet was where he kept all his gunpowder for his muzzle loaders and all of his rifle shells and shotgun shells.
Oh wow!
It sounded like a war going off. And
no doubt.
What's funny is when a bullet goes off, a rifle shell or something, the bullet stays still and the shell leaves.
Yeah.
You be sitting there and you look up and zing, there go a shell out through the air. You could see them going, they were hot and glowing and shooting out into the night.
Yeah.
But it shoots the gunpowder and it goes off, and the bullet is heavier than the shell, so the shell takes off and the bullet lays there on the ground. Had a whole closet full of little lead bullets.
And that, folks, is why you get a box of shells or bullets or whatever you want to call them. They're always facing down in the package.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
For when you store them, you're supposed to store them with the bullet down. So just in case something would happen, they would go straight down, or the casing would go straight up in this case.
Yeah, they went straight up and straight sideways and straight through the wall and all kinds of stuff.
To follow up on that, they found 2 bobcats 300 yards away from where they were. It was not a pretty sight. In case you folks don't know, bobcats weigh like 2.5 tons.
Enormous amount, yeah.
Yeah, they are heavy. Well, they actually have concrete in the back of them to keep the back of them heavier than the front. So
yeah,
same thing with you'll see the back of a forklift. It looks all rough and stuff, and you're thinking, why is that metal finished? That's not metal. That's concrete. The back of a forklift is usually concrete.
Balance out the load.
Yeah, they put big blocks onto it to hold it down.
Here's a feather in your cap, Mr. Kevin. I really enjoy my coins, Kevin, but she's put the 2 toonies of Queen Elizabeth somewhere and cannot find them.
Oh.
Baba took them.
Yep.
Your puppy's hiding.
Yes, Papa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dana F says back in the day it was a free air check, free air check and oil and wash a window. Where did it all go? There's actually places in West Virginia that still do that. And it's more than just one, and it's not like a novelty of an old style gas station. It's the old gas station with old style pumps that still come out with the guy in the little bellhop looking uniform.
Yeah.
And does your
Full
cars.
service
Several of
doesn't get you full service anymore.
them. Right. Now everything says self-service.
Oh yeah.
And that's like you see this stuff all the time, people in these big cities and stuff. There's actually videos of it on YouTube. You can go on YouTube right now and type in people pumping their own gas. You would not believe at the people that don't know how to pump their own gas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll see these guys and gals out there going, not looking, looking for they know where the gas hole is. They finally found that, but then they're like, oh, take the cap off, stick it in the hole, and squeeze the trigger.
The worst ones that I've seen are the people that are at the gas station with their Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to wonder if that's staged or if people are just that
crazy. And the other one is the ones that pull up with the wrong side of the car toward the gas pumps. Yeah. Gas pumps have the shortest hoses nowadays.
Yes. But you know what?
Go ahead.
If you take a look on your gas gauge, it tells you what side of the car it's on.
It's got an arrow.
Yeah, it's got an arrow. It tells you it's on that side. It's on that side.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah. I've actually befuddled people so many times saying, yeah, it just says so right there on your indicator. What? Yeah, you never noticed that little carrot there? That little arrow?
That little arrow.
We had a Chevy Impala, I believe, was the first one I ever saw that did it, but I'm sure older vehicles had it. But the gas tank the opening was under the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pull the license plate down and put the thing above it.
Yep.
Wasn't very handy, but
nope.
I know my mother pulled into one time, and the poor guy didn't know where it was, and mother didn't know where it was.
Think about it. You're looking for a door, and there's no door. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no little door out there, and nothing.
I've seen a couple of videos where it's hidden underneath one of the turn signals.
The tail light.
Yeah.
Old 57 Chevys and stuff like that had it like that sometimes.
Yeah, and now that would be confusing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're trying to pull the license plate down thinking, oh, it's under the license plate. No,
But you know what? They keep talking about the blinker fluid. That's probably what they mean.
That's probably what they mean. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to tell people they was running their blinker fluid out.
Yeah. My turn signal quit working. Have you checked your blinker fluid?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at the parts store I've walked in over the years, and there's actually been a bottle sitting on the thing that says blinker fluid.
Yeah.
Hey, if I can't remember if it's Advanced Auto or AutoZone, they actually have a Back to the Future thing from the DeLorean.
Flux
capacitor. Yeah. They actually have that as a part number. And it always says out of stock for some reason.
I know. I've been on the back order on that for a while. From what I understand, it won't come into stock until 1985.
Yeah. I almost spit pop everywhere.
You gotta rotate that air.
Yeah.
Rotate the air in your tires.
Yep, got to rotate that air in your tires. Well, now they're putting nitrogen in the tires.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't understand. The
air expands and contracts. Nitrogen doesn't expand or
stays
contract.
The same.
Oh. Stays the same. So year round, in the winter, your air pressure always goes down. Oh yeah, just about any
what is it, belt tire?
Tire store now carries that changes tires and sells tires.
Yeah,
A lot of them have it.
they
now.
might have it, some of them, but not most of them here don't.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Arkansas is kind of like West Virginia. You know, they've got the
We're
they've
kind
got
of
the one
behind.
old guy. They got the
Yeah.
one old guy that's owned the tire store since 1960, and
Yeah,
it's old school. You only got 3 guys working there, and they're changing the tires by hand. You know, and they're real places.
yeah, we don't have the new amenities and stuff. I saw one of those places that had a balancer, but you put the tire in it and shut the lid and turned it on, and it spun and would tell you where to put the weights and all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, used to, the guy would sit there and they'd lay it down on that deal and then look at the bubble and kind of, oh yeah, it needs to go over here.
Yeah, it was a little cone shaped thing. You stick your tire on it, and you'd spin
Yeah.
the tire, and then when it stopped, it'd have a bubble, and that bubble would point to where it was heavy at. So you'd put a weight over here and weighten it out, get that
Yeah.
bubble to go into the
Mhm.
center. What was wrong with that? But now you got to put it on a machine. You got to tighten the wheel down, and then you got to spin the wheel, close the lid, hit the button, and then you get it to where the numbers match on the meter, and then that's where you put your
Yeah.
weight. It was so much quicker. There was a little bit more manual labor. Manual labor, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Took too long. Can
Well, they
you
want to
not
get
take
them.
much
They want
time
to get
now?
them out there. They want to do it snappy,
Yeah, they won't get them out there quick. People don't want to wait.
quick like the money.
Mhm. Quick like
You
the
used to
bunny.
get out your car and drink a Coke and, you know, things like that when you stop for gas. Now if you pull up, you don't get out of your car, you know, or you get out to pump it and then you take off. And,
Yep.
Yep.
Still have-
Self-serve. Everything says self-serve on it.
Oh
and the
yeah.
guy behind you is blowing the horn trying to get you out of the way.
Or you got 2 of them. You got one facing you and one behind you, and then they're going to argue and fight about who gets
Who's going to get
up
the
next.
spot?
Oh, yeah.
And meanwhile, you can't get out because they're too close to you.
Because you're at that one gas station that has the gas for 5 cents cheaper a gallon, right?
Yeah.
yeah. And
What?
everywhere seems to have one of those cards where you could earn 10 cents off a gallon.
There was
Yep.
one gas station on the back road around to my Navy base that at first he was open every day when everybody else was rationing it. And you couldn't get near that thing.
Oh yeah,
You know, he had
Mhm.
cheaper gas and was doing it every day. They would just pull big trucks in with the gas, start filling and drive out. And I mean, within an hour, another big truck would be pulling in.
Mm.
He was going through gas like crazy. And finally he had to start rationing. They made him ration it, you know, per day and, you know, every other day and stuff.
Which really doesn't make a lot of sense because you're going to sell it all anyway. So what does it matter to government or any local authorities whether you sell it to this person or this person? It's your business. You should be able to sell it to who you want to.
Well, they were doing it to keep the big lines off the stations,
Right.
you know, blocking traffic and stuff. And to make sure everybody got a little bit instead of a few getting it all. But like I said, you know, if the place got the gas, what difference does it make, right? Just give it to them.
Right.
It didn't get to the point out there where you couldn't fill up, you know, where they'd say, okay, you can have 10 gallons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it do that before too, but that time it didn't. But that, you know, that's pull in and not only let you have 10 gallons of gas, that doesn't help a lot
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, they did that right around 9/11 back in West Virginia for some reason.
Yeah.
It was the big scare. Remember that? The gas is going to go away, and I'm thinking
Yep.
overnight, hey, there's gas in the ground already, and
Yeah.
we already have so many thousands of barrels of oil, millions of barrels of oil here already. It can't go away overnight. But everybody was
They had
filling up.
plenty of gas. It
Yep.
was, like I said, it was more the getting it out there and getting people getting it that was the problem.
Mm-hmm. See, Griller Stacker missed the auction.
Yep.
We noticed that. We were asking about you. Kevin, I missed your auction Wednesday. I assume all the 96 mint sets were bought. Absolutely.
Yes, they
There
were.
was one left, and it was gone soon.
Yeah, it was gone soon thereafter. And yeah, actually, I have 2 people that have asked for the 96. I'll add you onto the list. I'm looking for more. So see if I can find more of them out there for y'all.
Speaking of mint sets and the mint and stuff, the mint sent out a thing this morning wanting you to do some Black Friday shopping at the mint. Buy a gift, get free shipping is what it said, I believe is what it said. That was,
Well, my thing is they need to fill their orders. I mean, it's like I've been on back order for proof and silver proof sets now for over a month. It's like, come on, folks. I'm still on back order.
Yeah.
I need inventory, folks.
Yep.
And if you look around, those 23 proof sets, they're drying up right now. They're hard to come by.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Mr. Wiles Palladino, that's the one we were looking for Griller Stacker on, wondering where
Yep.
he was. I thought for sure you were going to be in on the San Francisco Morgan. Yep, that Morgan's nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was nice, yeah. The toning on it is just phenomenal.
Absolutely. Dana F., I missed you too, buddy. I miss our emails we used to do back and forth all the time. I know you were going through some stuff there for a while, health issues and stuff like that, but I know you're probably gone already, but I'm putting it out there in case you watched later. Good to see you, buddy. Like you say, yeah, come back soon. He let life get in the way of what's important.
Yeah, that's what we were figuring. I mean, it was the day before Thanksgiving, and yeah, real life comes first. There's no doubt about that.
Speaking of missing the auction, Compton missed the auction because he fell asleep on the couch. I was telling the fellows about that this morning before the show. I was like, I know why Compton wasn't there. Fell asleep watching TV.
Yep. Hey, you get into that tryptophan coma a little bit early there, man.
Oh, yeah. See, Griller said, first time I drove to Oregon, I got chastised for pumping my own gas. Thought I was going to jail.
Oh.
Delinus the Huntress. Good morning. Good mornings. Tiny Bass Man, Mr. K. Mods, chat. Hope everyone had a great diet. Did I eat that yesterday? I like that.
Eyes were definitely bigger than the stomach yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday was the unbutton, top button, loosen 2 belt spots day.
Yep.
We had, believe it or not, here at the Ronald McDonald House, they had a really nice Thanksgiving dinner yesterday.
Dang, nice.
Yep.
That wasn't chicken?
Wasn't chicken. It was a bird, but it wasn't chicken. They had
Okay.
turkey. They had turkey or ham, and it was nice. The ham was really good. I didn't do the turkey till yesterday evening. I done turkey later in the evening.
Well, yeah, I had the family, went over to the family's house, and yep, Got some good turkey. They had some ham there. All the sides. Good eating.
Yes, Miss Amy Hare, I remember that. The floor switch. Fords had that. Remember the old cars with the light to turn up or down? The high beams, low beams was on the floor. It was right under the emergency brake. Click, click. Yep,
You know
I
what
remember
we
that.
used to use those for when they first came out, when we first started getting boats, fishing boats? The
What?
trolling motors were all by hand.
Oh yeah.
So we'd run the cable down and through one of those switches and then to the battery. And so
Nice.
whenever we were running it, we could point the trolling motor where we wanted it and step on the button to turn it on. So we made our own little sort of a foot control.
Pretty good.
Pretty
That was
smart.
the last time I'd seen any of those things. We used them for that.
There's Mr. Palladino talking about that Black Friday sale from the Mint. Yep, free shipping and orders and $100. Is that really a sale? No, that's not really a sale.
Yeah, not if you've already done your 4 purchases for the year.
Yep, yeah. That's the people that think free shipping is a selling point. It's not really.
Yeah.
Now I will admit. I am guilty of this, and a lot of people do it, and that I found out. You'll be on eBay, okay? And if you're like me, if there's something that I really want to get a good deal on, yes, I'll look for an auction. I'll look for an auction that's ending soon. Or if I really want something cheap, I'll look for those auctions that's ending in the middle of the night. I've built $1,000 remote control trucks back when I was building trucks for like $150, piece by piece, from these late night auctions, stalking these late. Bassman remembers when I used to do that. Mm-hmm. But I have been guilty of looking at a buy it now item and seeing that it has shipping added to it. So the item is $10 and the shipping is $5, $15. I have been guilty, and come to find out, a lot of other people have been guilty of this too. Looking for an item with free shipping, even if it has like $1 more, if it's like $16, oh, that's free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay $1 more for free shipping. I'm like, what am I? And I caught myself doing that before, and I'm like, why is the free shipping such a big selling point?
My wife won't even look
gets you.
Yeah.
That she won't even look at stuff on the internet to buy if it's not free shipping.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, it just gets you. It's a selling point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, I'm already at free shipping. I do get extra free shipping. Yep. No need to spend the $100. You already get the free shipping. Silver Wolverine, great channel, folks, right there. Numismatic news and information. That's the channel to go see right there. So check them out. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, nice analysis on the Morgan and Peace dollars yesterday.
Yep, absolutely. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and Black Friday that seems to not have many deals. That's right. Compared to the years past, this year, even like the big Black Friday places, Target, Walmart, stuff like that, they're Amazon, the deals aren't really there this year. I mean, I did see, where was it? I got an ad for it, a little blurb whenever I was looking at something on YouTube. It said Walmart 55-inch smart TV for $180. That was like the best thing, and I was like, I can't afford no 55. Why would I want a 55-inch TV? I ain't gonna sit that far away. I don't watch TV anyway. Why would I even want to buy? Why would I even want to buy a TV? The Mint charged me shipping again on the Innovation Proof set.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I swear.
Yep, I remember. I don't remember that because I was too young for that, but I remember reading and hearing about that. You could only get days. Certain people could only get gas on odd or even days.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like how they do like lawn watering. Yeah. Yawn.
Yep. Yawn.
Yeah, you can only do it on certain days of the week.
I got a yawn, but I can't do it. It's only Tuesday. I gotta wait till Wednesday.
Yeah,
And you know they get you.
Your head would explode.
Like
if you couldn't.
70s, they did that. And like I say, and then the next time they had a gas shortage, they started rationing it to so much a gallon.
Yeah.
I mean, so many gallons of gas that you could get.
Mhm.
And
Mr. Jack Gallman saying Happy Thanksgiving from Marion, North Carolina.
Happy
Morning,
gobble
Mr.
gobble.
Gallman. Happy gobble. Yes, I did a video on the nickel book. A really nice dance code. Because in case you folks didn't know what we were talking about earlier, Teacher 1388 was so generous enough to send Zoey some Dansco albums, and some of them were like 95% full, and one of them was the Jefferson Nichols. I put that video out yesterday on Thanksgiving. I forgot to say Happy Thanksgiving in the video, but it was on Thanksgiving. But yeah, it was some amazing albums that he sent. Well, hello, Ozzy. Kick the door open like you're the police looking for somebody. He's looking for treats, though, he says.
Is dog on a mission?
It's a dog on a mission. Hello. How are you? You doing okay? Did you go in there and Hoover sniff everything? I felt so bad. I asked the lady at McDonald's if she had a nice turkey day, and she said it was quiet. She told me she has no family left, or she doesn't talk to the one she has left. How sad. Yeah, that's if you don't have family or friends or close friends around that you communicate with daily or several times a day, it's not very good.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, sometimes your friends are your family. They're the family that you get to choose.
Yeah,
and try to get together for a Friendsgiving.
Yeah,
I know that's been a thing last few years.
Mm-hmm. If anyone knows of a good deal on a laptop, Mr. Jack Gallman is looking for a laptop. Drop him a. You can go to his YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel. Good channel. Drop him a line. His about page to his email address. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
There's
check this out. Yep, putting up Mr. Gallman's.
Yep, Mr. Gallman's link.
Demonstrations of Coin Press #1 in the old CC Mint happen every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on minting days. Visitors may purchase a 3/9 fine silver planchet and watch have it struck.
Nice.
I would love to watch that.
That was cool.
Field trip.
Field trip. There we go. Yep, I haven't been either. From what I've seen in the emails I've got, Mr. Scott, I'm not impressed with the coins dealers' Black Friday sales. Silver is climbing, and in my opinion, the deals aren't very good. Absolutely. It's like they're pricing for what silver's going to be, not what it is now. And that just doesn't seem like a sale and or fair to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Saw an ad for a 48-inch television, less than $100. Thought to myself, who buys such a small TV? Hey, take what you can get, right?
Yep. I thought I was spoiled using like a 30 or 32-inch screen for my computer monitor back home.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, my eyes aren't what they used to be, but so I need a bigger screen. I mean, this is a 17-inch monitor, and I'm sitting, a foot and a half away from it. It's perfectly fine for what I'm doing here. But at home, across the back of the desk, I needed it a little bit bigger. But I thought I was spoiled of that. Buddy of mine's got like
we had to buy a 48-inch black and white TV. And I didn't think I'd ever get rid of it. And I put it up for sale. Man, I had more people come to my door wanting that stupid TV.
the
lady that bought it came to my door with her neighbor. Or actually the neighbor bought it, but she came with it because she couldn't speak English. she had to have an interpreter to buy my television.
Hey, you want something, you're going to figure out a way to get it.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer in you put something out there in the world, someone somewhere is going to listen. No matter what you believe in, if you put something out there enough, it's gonna come to fruition one way or another.
Oh, I put it on the bulletin board in the apartment. That they had a bulletin board in the laundry room of the apartments I lived at, and I put a bulletin up that selling this black and white TV, man. And people, I didn't even get it in the newspaper or anything. I mean, people was coming from out of the woodwork wanting to buy that television.
Yeah. That's like the old PC monitors. I've heard they're coming back. Like the big old monitors, the big tube monitors.
Really?
Somebody somewhere was wanting to buy all of them they could find for like not gamers, but coders or something. And I'm thinking, what?
I'll tell you who'll buy computers or games and stuff. College students buy any kind of Sega Genesises, the old ones. They want them for their dorm rooms.
Yep. Those are coming back big too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I watched this channel on YouTube. They took a trip to Japan, and the old game systems that are there, I mean, it's where they're, right there is where in that part of the world is where they're produced.
Yeah.
There's thousands upon thousands of them still in existence, still in the packages, like original Nintendos, Segas, the old Dreamcasts. I mean, still in the packages. And these video game collectors, they're making trips to Japan to buy these things instead of buying them here and paying ridiculous amounts of money. They're going over there buying them for the price that they were, and like 50% originally.
Yeah, just over cost to make them, and then they come here and sell them and
yep,
sell them at a big profit.
Let's make a trip to Japan, Bassman.
Yeah.
You're paying.
Okay. I don't know with what, but okay.
Pollock 14 says, tiny, and I think my 75 inches small. I wouldn't know what to do with a 75-inch screen. I mean, watch it apparently, but I think that'd be too much TV.
My television is 55-inch,
Yeah.
and it's more than enough for the room that it's in.
Yeah.
Right.
My son has to have they have to have a big one in the living room, and
Yeah.
they sit so close to it. I don't even see how they see both sides of it.
Exactly. I mean, it must be like watching tennis. I mean, it's like over
Yeah.
there, over there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. When you got to
It's
turn
very
your
big.
head, when you got to turn your head to see both sides of the screen, that's
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah.
Sorry. All depends on what you're watching, says Compton. I ordered a new stamp for my logo. Just got to notice that it's shipped. It's coming from
Right.
Ukraine. That surprised me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully this one's made out of better quality stuff than what
I was just
the
fixing
old
to
one
ask,
was.
what they make them things out of? Steel?
Steel, but like high carbon steel, but the best ones are made out of tool steel.
Mm.
High carbon tool steel. You know that they make tools out of because it's a really strong, dense steel.
Yeah. I can see it would have to be pretty stout to punch hardened silver.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of guys you see pour, they wait until it's just getting ready to solidify and then they'll just dip it. They'll dip it in that silver instead of having to punch it in the silver.
Mm-hmm.
They'll wait till it's just got that little bit of crust on the outside. Then they'll just push it in nice and gentle, and that way you don't have to hammer it in.
Yeah.
I seen one guy; he's got his made out of aluminum, and I'm like, how in the world? And then
How does that work?
Yeah, and then he showed it that it was, it was still pretty much molten, and then he dipped it in there, and I was like, oh, okay. I got you. That's smart.
Yeah, see what you're doing there. I mean, you're being crafty.
Yeah. He said, this one cost me a good buck.
Oh, I
Well,
bet.
tell you what, a few years ago they did. Just even a couple of years ago, they were really high. They're coming down, but
Mm-hmm.
man, they're high. They was really high for the big ones.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, you don't have to worry about the Linus. Typos run rampant. My name is one of the most typoed things around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah. In case you folks don't know what I'm talking about. Tiny on a phone or tablet is usually auto-corrected to Tony.
Well, that and it's the O and the I are right next to each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not all of us have these tiny little digits, so yeah, fat fingering happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially on cell phones.
I can hit 3 keys. I can hit 3 keys at one time on the cell phone, and surprisingly, it takes them all. And I'm like, how in the world? It's not like I rolled my finger across the digits on there.
Yeah, there's a setting on mine that lets you slide across keys.
Yeah.
To type them. I couldn't have used that if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them what I would.
It's using predictive text in order to see which way you're zigging and zagging.
Yeah, like, you see my finger twitches anyway, and my thumb does the same thing a lot when but you imagine me on a cell phone holding it down and sliding. I type supercalifragilisticexpialidocious every time I went to type like Bassman.
Yeah, I can't type with my thumbs. I don't.
Yeah.
I use one finger. I hold the phone in one hand and touch it with the other hand. It's one finger. Yeah. And now that one finger is on my bad hand, so I can't hardly do it.
Not fat fingers I'm logging off. Wasn't nothing typoed there.
Nope. Then you get one of those pens that has a stylus on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then then you can do the precision typing.
There you go.
Like how you wonder why my screen's got all these chips in it. I don't know.
Oh.
It's a dance.
Must have dropped it or something. Oh. So no good sales Black Friday.
No.
Last year it was like the sales were cut in half. This year it's like the sales are pretty much non-existent. What are they gonna do next year? Just call it Friday?
Meh.
Gray Friday?
But you know what? Hey, at least I noticed something this year. More stores were actually closed on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Walmarts were shut down.
Yeah. Which, honestly, that was a welcome sight.
Yep.
Although, yeah, Walmart, they're just letting the self-service cashiers take the holiday, right?
Yeah.
I seen a sign that said over top of a self-service thing at Walmart, it said investing in America's workforce.
Yeah.
What? What? No, you're not. You're laying people off and firing people.
Yeah.
And you don't need them anymore because, the three cashiers you had working when there were 500 people in the store. Now there's only one when there's only 50 people in the store. Or when there's 1,000 people in the store, there's only one cashier now, and you've got 50 self-checkouts.
Yeah. They used to have
and they wonder why their loss
didn't have
prevention
stock.
is working overtime.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even have people to stock the shelves, but they had cashiers. Now they got rid of all the cashiers.
Yep.
Yep. Which, they did, a buddy of mine still works for Walmart. They did move a lot of people around.
Yeah, because the people who were cashiers are now picking the stock for the delivery and the order pickups.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a circle of retail.
Stores closed on Thanksgiving is the best thing to come out of COVID, according to Miss Griller.
Yeah.
I remember when almost all stores were closed on Sundays, says Scott S. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I remember watching a movie that it came out in the 2000, maybe late 90s, early 2000s, and it said, I don't know if I want to live in a world where stores aren't closed on Sundays. And it was during the time, when all the stores were closed on Sundays.
Yep.
It was Bass Man. What are you doing? What's all this? This is a family channel.
Yeah.
Just,
we don't need that kind of negativity around here.
Yeah. Self-checkouts are a direct result of only one thing: the minimum wage going up. I agree. Yeah, within the last 5 years, you've really seen the self-checkouts come into their own, and the getting rid of people and the human interaction, that doesn't look good for the human race at all.
But you know what? Have you seen what's happening in Europe right now? There are actually grocery chains out there that are taking out the self-checkouts and putting cashiers back in.
Nice. See, they're doing it right. And talking about like grocery stores and stuff over in the UK, they don't have additives and preservatives in their food, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Neither do they in I don't think they have a lot of it in Canada either.
Nope.
Germany doesn't.
Right. No additives, no preservatives, no like artificial dyes and stuff like that. Like yellow number 5 is like Whoa.
Oh no.
Yellow number 5 is really bad for you. I mean, it causes tumors and cancer and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we have sections in America for Asian cuisine and Spanish cuisine and stuff like that. They have sections over there of American cuisine. And that's where you can get all your preservatives and stuff like that in your food.
Yeah.
But
the red was so bad that M&Ms had to stop having red M&Ms for a while.
Oh yeah.
Lead in the coloring.
Yep.
Yeah. Lead was the only way you could make red coloring.
Red pigment. Yeah.
Yeah, red pigment.
Do you guys believe it's been an hour already?
Oh yeah, I've run my mouth a lot.
But we have fun. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just spent $60 on 5 food items, cost effective, all because I want to make a sub sandwich. While I have an attitude for the next hour. $60 on a sub sandwich?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Go to Subway?
I was gonna say, Subway, they got that much.
Yeah, Subway, I get $10.
Yep. All right, whatever happened to the $5 footlong? Now they have it once a week, and it's on a 6-inch sub, not the 12-inch sub.
Yeah.
Like what?
Natural ingredients like beet, turmeric, and
I
etc.
wonder if they're gonna have the Arby's. You know, Arby's always had the 5 roast beef sandwiches at Christmas.
5 for 5.
They're gonna have that.
Yep, 5 for $25.
Yep.
But oh no, I remember that 5 for $5. I used to eat real good with those roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah, boy, that was the way to go.
I remember Tuesdays at I think it was Hardee's or Carl's Jr.'s for a lot of you folks throughout the country. Same company. But Hardee's used to have on Tuesdays, it was 20 cents for cheeseburgers and 10 cents for hamburgers. We'd get a bunch of the fellas together and we would go and buy like $100 worth of stuff. And we'd sit there with trays full of hamburgers, just all sitting around for hours at a time eating hamburgers.
What were they, like slider size?
No, they were regular hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Man.
Yeah, we don't have Carl's or Hardee's up here, so I think there's one Hardee's in the Detroit area, and it's like up in the northern suburbs.
Oh wow.
70s used to have those, or 70s and early 80s had those McDonald's hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I can remember when those things were a quarter.
Wow.
You know, and you go get you a whole bag full of cheeseburgers and go on a trip, take that with you, you know, and eat them on the way. Anytime you get hungry, grab a hamburger.
Oh yeah. I remember 5 Coney dogs for $1 on Tuesdays at A&W.
Mm.
A lot of people don't remember, or a lot of places in the country didn't have it, but Burger King used to have what they called Whopper Wednesdays. Whoppers were only $1.
Oh.
I worked at Burger King during Whopper Wednesday. I was the Whopper on the Whopper board, what they called it. I would sit there and constantly just make Whopper after Whopper after Whopper. I mean, we had schools ordering 200-300 Whoppers at a time.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm like, you guys are killing me.
Only thing
I mean, 8 hours would go in like 15 minutes, it seemed like.
But guys, I gotta get heading on out. I want to thank you guys for having me as always. Also want to thank each and every one of you out there for coming and seeing us today. Still 15 people out there. If you haven't done it already, thumbs up. Come on, Naven. Yeah, we are getting old.
Yep.
But thank you so
I
much
got
for
all.
everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on out here. I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good weekend. Bye.
Have a good weekend, Mr. Kevin. Always a pleasure to have you and see you, buddy. Always.
I hope you have a good weekend there, Tiny. Get some stuff done.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff done and get moved. Finally getting to
Get on the road.
Yep.
Get out of Ohio.
Get out of Ohio.
So anyway, all of y'all come back Monday. See if we're here. And I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Yep. I will let you folks know Sunday if there's not going to be a show on Monday because we're moving and getting stuff taken care of. I will definitely post a thumbnail anyway that says, the something went wrong thumbnail that we have for the reminders. But I plan on being here Monday on the stream. But if not, like I said, I'll leave a thing. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket. Take a look.